Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here to bring the review for Sakamoto Days Manga Chapter 62. So, first things first I want to say is that I think Mr. Movies might be done because at the very beginning of the chapter we just see him laid out, not really moving, like his body's in disarray, and he's just done for the chapter. We don't see him again. So yeah, he seems to be pretty much done for I want to say the arc really, but we can see if he gets back up and does anything interesting. But basically what this chapter is about is just us finding about round 3, what is going to pertain to what you have to do for this round, how things are going to roll out, and that's basically what the chapter is about. We do get introduced to 3 new characters within this chapter, and they are going to be participating within this arc, within this tournament, and they are the recommendations, the people that are recommended to take this exam. So they've come in pretty techy. The high expect these are probably like the front runners, I'm guessing, the front runners to come out on top over this overall. And we see one in particular do some pretty techy stuff within this chapter, pretty much setting a bar for them thus far. The bar is not fully set, and it probably will be set higher as things go along, but just starting us off on the bar setting for these 3. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed so far. Not she didn't really do much, talking about, don't insult me, but that was enough. That was enough for me for now. As things roll out, I need to see some more stuff, because obviously, like I said previously, as you find out within the chapter, these are the guys that were recommended by other assassins to take this competition. So that in itself sets a bar, pretty high bar. But we'll see how it goes along. But what's interesting about this chapter, about one of the 3 that was introduced so far, is that she is a Sakamoto fangirl. So that alone puts interest in me, and probably for you guys as well, in this character. What exactly happened to trigger this interest within Sakamoto? Did Sakamoto save her at some point, or is it just Saka's reputation, which is so damn high? He's big in the game. He's kind of like the hero of the assassin world, so that in itself will warrant a fan club. Or is there some personal relationship, like there was something happened between them personally to form this relationship? That's what I'm really wondering right now. I don't know actually, because I was gonna say I would rather that there was a personal reason for why she became such my fanboy, and that triggered the interest in Sakamoto and wanted to become an assassin. However, you kind of do see a lot of that within other stuff. So if it was just the standard, I grew up watching you on TV and that's why I want to be just like you kind of thing, I think I'll go for that for this series, rather than the you saved me when I was younger and ever since that day I looked up to you kind of thing. I think I'd go for the simple approach with it for this series, because at the end of the damn day this is supposed to be a gag manga. So let's just go for the gag. But yeah, with the other 2, because as we know, our villains are looking for new recruits. We were reminded of that within this chapter. So I feel like I said previously that either Akira or the snot-nosed boy, I was probably leaning more towards the snot-nosed boy joining the villains, but that could still happen. But I feel like these 2 other out of the recommendations are probably more likely to end up with the villains. That's everything I've got to say about this chapter, and I am going to give it a standard 3-star rating. And like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care, have a nice day.